What's going on, guys? It's your man Ed Hayes here, back for another quick video. And in this one, guys, today I want to tell y'all about something that's really been kind of transforming the industry over these past few weeks, I would say. And that's Investorlift's new AI autopilot feature that they have inside of the system now. It's a game changer, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That's the only reason why I'm making this video. I'm like, people need to know about this. And I haven't made a video in a little while, and this thing has literally been transforming the way that we've been doing business and the results that we've been getting. I'm super pumped about making this video for you guys. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right on into it. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop open our Investorlift. So guys, on Investorlift, now you'll see that they have this Send AI Blast feature right here now. So on all of your deals, you can send out an AI targeted blast to start reaching out to your buyers. Even if you're just on the free plan, you can still use these AI blasts. They will literally let you rent buyers if you have no buyers, and you can still AI blast them. So I know some of y'all probably thinking like, but what the hell, like, is this AI blast? Like, what does that look like? What is the AI actually doing? I actually got some specific insight from Robert himself. Salute to you, brother. He told me that essentially the AI algorithm kind of works. Well, it's going to find the people that are most interested in buying your deal, essentially. So let's say, like, you know, you're on Instagram and you're clicking through a bunch of food videos or something like that. All of a sudden you're getting more food videos. Well, that's kind of how the algorithm works with the AI autopilot. Maybe you've been looking at single family 3-2s in a particular market, but maybe your buy box says that you only buy in, you know, Fairfax, Virginia, but you've been looking at properties in Detroit, Michigan every day, and you're spending a lot of time analyzing these deals and going through them. Well, with the AI autopilot, these are basically buyers that wouldn't normally be in your typical blast that you'll send out on Investorlift. So send a regular blast out is just going to be sending it out to people that are in that market that you're sending the property out to, or that your property is in, I should say. With the AI blast, basically, it's finding everybody in America that may be interested in that deal. It works for like a few seconds. Like, you know, it puts its thinking cap on, if you will. And then the AI is going to set itself up. It's going to send out a text message and an email campaign to a group of people that are most likely to actually be on their phone, actually be right there checking it out, and also be interested in your deal. Stuff is absolutely insane. I don't know what they got going on over there at Investorlift, but they're really cooking. Salute to you guys over there. I do appreciate it. So let me kind of show you all what this looks like practically, like in actual practicality. Like, what would that look like? So I do have a little turnkey condo that we've got out in Stonecrest, Georgia right now. And I specifically wanted to use this property because it's in kind of like a random little area. I don't know. It's kind of like a ways away from like society or whatever. It's kind of like a little random boony town, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just pop open this map, show you all this. So you see, it's kind of close to like Lithonia. But like, I've never heard of Stonecrest personally. Maybe you people out there near Atlanta have heard of it, but it's kind of far out from Atlanta, close to Lithonia though, which I'm very familiar with, kind of far from Conyers. But you see, like, this is like a property that I think maybe it won't be like a ton of buyers on Investorlift for, but that's what we're going to use this AI autopilot for, so it can find us the best buyers. This is also a condo, so it's a little bit of a different type of situation. So this is definitely the type of situation where you want some extra hands on deck. You want some extra AI sauce to help you actually get this deal sold, right? So boom, I'm going to go ahead and click a new marketing campaign. And now we can do the use AI autopilot. It is still in beta, but this thing has been cooking. So I'm just going to show y'all exactly how this works. It says magic in progress. All right, go ahead and cook. So boom. So set up your budget for this marketing campaign. So right now I have 293 buyers, and this campaign is going to cost me 416 credits. That's about the equivalent of $4.16, which is very affordable to text and email 293 buyers. Disclaimer though, if you're on the lower plans, we are in the cartel. We are on cartel mode, and so if you're if you're on a lower plan like Falcon, Lieutenant, or the Pro plan or the free plan, it's going to cost you more to send out this same campaign. So if you were on a free plan, maybe it costs you $10 or $20 or something like that to message these same people. I'm not exactly sure what the numbers are off the top of my head, but a previous video I did make going over Investorlift Lite should show you all how much it costs. Just check out that video. Maybe I'll pop it up above or something like that. But guys, you can also slide this bar. So maybe you wanted to just text, maybe, you only got so much money in your account. You're like, look, I want to text and email like 50 buyers, something like that. You can bring this list down and you can kind of scroll along with, depending on what your budget is. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and max this thing out. We're going crazy out here. I'm going to go ahead and send it out to the entire list. This is not like a crazy deal. It's basically like a turnkey condo out in this area. So boom, this is what it's going to look like. Now, keep in mind, I did already send out a bunch of text messages. I mean, not text messages, but emails on this particular deal, but I haven't sent any SMS as of yet. And this is sending out another blast of emails to these buyers. All right. I'm not going to lie to you guys, though. Like the texting has been fire inside of Investorlift recently. So definitely check that out if you all aren't already texting inside of here. I think that's where it's at. Way more than even the emails. I think that the text are really hitting super hard. Most people actually open them. I would say on average, we're getting like 45 to 55% open rates on our text messages. So we just sent out that campaign. Essentially, you kind of want to let this cook. I personally believe that the AI autopilot works best when you have a fresh property and you haven't sent out any marketing on it. So then it can send it out to the best people initially. This is something that I've been working on for a little bit or whatever. So like, I'm assuming that the results will still be good, but I kind of want to just paint a picture of like what this would typically look like. So let's say you were to send out this list, this blast, when you just posted this property on here. So this is the only text, the only email that's went out so far. Well, at that point, you're going to be able to pop into the Artemis mode section. And Artemis mode is going to show you all of the people that have been looking at your deal. So it's going to be a ton of people on this list once you had this property on here for a while and, people are looking at it. If it's a hot deal, it's going to be a lot of people on here, right? So long story short, though, what you need to do for the AI autopilot to really work most effectively is that you got to get on these calls, guys. You got to start busting down calls. You got to start reaching out to buyers. You got to start that conversation with them. I suggest straight phone calls, like actually get on a phone call. Don't text them. Like you could text them, don't get me wrong, but that's just too passive in my opinion. I think that you need to be on these calls. You need to go through all of these Artemis mode buyers, let it cook for a little bit. So let's say you send out that email blast, let it cook for a little bit, maybe like 30 minutes, an hour, something like that. And before you know it, you're going to have a ton of people inside of that Artemis mode section actually checking out your deal. And guys, these buyers legitimately are some of the highest likelihood people to actually want to buy your deal. I've got several scenarios that I can show you all up in here of like deals that we've actually closed or like, they're at title or we're working on buyers for right now inside of here that we did the AI autopilot blast on. The stuff is hitting. Like we're moving these deals. We're talking to buyers. We're having great conversations. Very often they've already checked out the deal or, they're like, yeah, I thought this about the property. You're actually having that conversation. You're actually talking to these people that are going to be most interested. So it's going to be less wholesalers, daisy chainers, realtors, lenders, and a bunch of randos or whatever. You don't really want to be talking to those people unless they're buying houses. The AI autopilot is going to help you make sure that that's the actual case. So let's see if our text has went out yet. It looked like 0% delivered. Why is it still saying that? Okay, it looked like it's starting to send them out slowly but surely. There we go. We're starting to get a little traction. So hopefully, like once that goes out or whatever, we'll be able to see an increase, like basically like a nice little uptick on how many potential buyers we have inside of this God mode, or not God mode, but Artemis mode section. So let's see for my deal. Yeah, it looks like the list is getting longer already. People are opening up that text. Y'all see how much longer that list is. So basically what we will do is that we would just start calling these people, start calling every single person on this list until we actually find a buyer for our deal. Guys, we've got so many deals where, like I said, the text message open rate or the email open rates are like between, 30% plus on email. Sometimes not particularly on this one, unfortunately. But look, already we've got 23% opens on the SMS for this property already. So it's looking good. I literally just sent out that SMS since I've been making this video, and this property is cooking. I got 48 more people inside of this Artemis mode section now that I can reach out to that may be interested in my deal. How quick is that? Like, how quick is that to actually get some traction? Not to mention, like I said, like you have to pay for this stuff, but like I said, the text are hitting. The text is what really gets the best results, in my opinion, on here. This list is just getting longer and longer and longer, and I'm just going to have more and more at bats to actually try to get this condo sold. So I'm actually going to spend a good amount of like, I don't know if I'm going to show it in the video or not or whatever, but I'm actually about to start calling these buyers for this condo and seeing if they're interested in it. Maybe like Investorlift is pretty good at this. So I would assume maybe it's going out there looking for condo buyers for me because this is a condo. Maybe it's out there looking for people that have been searching in that general area, been looking around, et cetera, et cetera. Even if that's not what's on their buy box, Investorlift is sending me those people that are going to be more likely to actually want to spend that bag on these properties. Guys, like I had to make this video just to let y'all know, man, like this new AI autopilot is actually bussing. I didn't really understand it at the beginning personally. That's why I wanted to make this video, because I'm thinking in my head, like, well, I'm just thinking everything is going to just go crazy as soon as I send out the blast or whatever. No, where you really make your money is when you actually call the buyers. You got to be dialing. You got to always be dialing. You got to be on these phone calls. You got to be reaching out to people. But Investorlift is just making it easier, kind of curating that list of buyers for you versus you setting up this campaign. Like at first I thought that, is this just supposed to save me a few seconds? But no, I realized that it's like an algorithm. They're finding the best buyer. So it's just making the process of actually getting these deals in and getting them out significantly faster and much more efficient in all reality. Let's go ahead and refresh and see how many people we have now that's actually opening up. 54 opens now, 26% open rate on this, or I should say click-through rate, which is great. Like, come on, like that's a lot of clicks. People are really, really checking this property out. Basically, you just want to start calling these people so you can get out here and make as much money as possible. It's a beautiful thing, guys. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, man, I think that's basically just about it that I wanted to show you guys. Is getting the job done. We've had incredible click-through rates. We've gotten significantly more buyers. We've been having amazing conversations with some of the best buyers in America thanks to this new AI autopilot. Highly recommend that y'all check it out if you haven't already. Like I said, like when it comes to the numbers on these deals, do keep in mind that it's like your numbers, like the cost is not going to look like my cost unless you have cartel mode. Basically, if you're not on cartel mode, the cost to send those text messages is going to be higher. And also, like I said, if you don't have buyers or you don't have many buyers in a particular area, Investorlift will also rent you buyers, so you could still have buyers for your deal. You could still use that AI autopilot with Investorlift's rented buyers, if I'm not mistaken. Don't hold me to that. But either way, guys, it's going to put you in position to win. It's going to put you into a position to win. Try this stuff out, man. Investorlift has been out here cooking for us. We literally have like 6 deals at title right now. And I want to say maybe 3 of those came within like 24 hours from buyers on Investorlift. We've been out here cooking, guys. That's part of the reason why I haven't been able to make as much content, because I just been going gangbusters out here in the actual real estate business as much as possible. I just been locked in, tied in with my team, and we've been getting stuff done. But I had to bring this one to you guys. I couldn't just leave y'all hanging on this one. It's a little bit too good. So guys, tell me what y'all think about this video, man. I do appreciate y'all checking it out. Drop me a comment down below if you already have checked out the AI feature or you're going to check it out. Check it out for yourself, man. Definitely use the link in my description if you want to get a discount on Investorlift. If you are going to check it out, I think you get 10% off your order when you use code Wholesale Coach VIP. Definitely check out Investorlift, guys. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope that y'all staying healthy and staying blessed as always. And until next time, guys, we are out. Boom.